Okay, so we are coming up to the end of the NFL season here. And I figured I should probably do something before the season ends because I know that viewership is going to drop post Super Bowl. It's going to, you know, people leave and, just kind of get football out of their minds until August when, preseason starts. Obviously, you have that little time in there in March where free agency opens up. Bunch of different players are traded and whatnot. People come back for that. But then it's really April draft, and then there till August, it's like, okay, well, it's dead. So what I want to do for this video is I want to talk about the future of this channel. And there's something I want to start out with this because this has been on my mind for literally 2 years. Talking about, or not really talking about it. I've mentioned it once in stream, but I want to branch out, and I actually have this really cool idea, and I have this. I'll just say it. I'm into when you see these stories of people have weird encounters with whatever, or there's the whole thing with Aaron Rodgers who says he sees a man in black with a hat, and I think he's holding a rabbit head or body or whatever. There's all that like weird stuff, and that interests me. And I've had two different kind of I don't really want to say they're encounters because one, I have photos of some stuff on my feet of my on my phone of my feet. I have footprints, photos of footprints on my phone, and there's a story behind that that I could talk about. I also have a real ghost encounter that I've had, and so I've been thinking about doing this. I've been into this kind of mysterious type of stuff, and I know not everyone's into that. And I don't know how well it's gonna go, especially because I'm just mainly right now I'm a sports channel. I'm gonna be through the XFL, through the USFL, but I want to do other stuff like this. I enjoy other stuff like this. Again, the mysterious type of stuff, reading about people's encounters with or stories they've had and whatnot. Now, not all of them are real, yes, but I have two genuinely like real things that have happened to me. And so, if you guys want a video on that, again, I have proof. I have proof. I have footprints. I have 4 photos. I think I might have deleted one, but I have 3 or 4 pictures on my phone of footprints, and there's a story I could tell about that. And then again, there's I had an encounter with, I guess, a spirit or whatever you want to say. So I want to do mysterious, creepy stuff like that. I want to do other just branch away completely from football, completely from sports. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to go political, and I'm not going to go religious. Those two are off limits. I've said that for years. I don't want to go to that stuff. But going to, hey, maybe there's some, something like 100 years ago, what technology and what it used to be like to now, and how far advanced we've come, and maybe there's advances that they're trying to build right now and make right now. Do some videos like that, talk about future technologies or something like that, or again, literally, anything. There's been some very interesting non-American movie trailers that have had people wanted me to react to. This was back 2-3 years ago, and it was I think it was a Middle Eastern type of movie. But it's something I didn't really have a lot of familiarity with. But I'm like, hey, teach me in the comments. So, stuff like I might not even be familiar with, because here in America it's different from stuff in the Eastern cultures and whatnot. For example, here, I've been doing Dom Brothers for literally since, what is it, last March, February, whatever it's been. Been doing every Monday I'm uploading that. It's different culture, different type of stuff that they have in their show than we would here in America. But I've been a fan of Sentai since I was young, so stuff like that. I'll watch whatever, and if I don't like it, hey, I'll say I don't like it, but here's my thoughts on it. If you want to check it out, check it out. It's just literally, I want to literally do anything. And again, I have stuff that I want to do, been thinking about. I'm just nervous that it's not going to do well on this channel because, again, it's primarily a sports channel, but I want to break out of that sports channel mold. I want the stereotypical channel. of just only sports. I want to do everything. I want to try to do more. And I've been trying that for the past couple of years. I think this is the year where I'm actually going to do it. I'm actually going to try to really break free of that mold, with the off season here coming up. So, again, if you have ideas, literally does non-sports related ideas, drop them in the comments below. I should have probably started that at the beginning here. But do you have experience? Maybe, you can write experience with something in the chat, in the comment section, and, make a video reading about it or whatever. Talking about maybe, you've experienced stuff that other people have seen or whatever. Or maybe you know about some technology that isn't really, known worldwide or whatever. Or something. Like, again, literally anything. I'm just kind of spitballing here, ideas. So, again, I'm going to have, my stories. I'll do like a campfire story time or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought fully about it yet. But I want to do this. I've been thinking about it for 2 years now. And I'm going to pull the trigger, and I'm going to do it this year. So, if it doesn't do well, oh well. If it does, well, I'll try to do something else. I'll try to, we'll go read other stories online or whatever. And I'll try to verify that they're real first before I, make a video on it or whatever. Or again, if you have ghost stories or, stories of whatever, it interests me. Stuff like that interests me, and it's fun to just learn about the world outside of what I know. Learn about, again, non-American stuff. Because it's different. Culture's different worldwide. Everything's different worldwide. There's been stuff where it's like, hey, look at what it used to be like 20 years ago and how things have changed and whatnot. It's just... It's fun. It's real fun. So, again, I want to break out of football, of sports. So, again, if you have ideas, put them down. I'm going to keep saying it. Put ideas down in the chat. But, for now, this off season is just going to be wild. It's going to be insane. It's going to be completely different. If you've been around for longer than, September, when the season started, basically when my channels just boomed. If you've been around before that, you would know not really too much. I did a bunch of, Dokkan stuff or whatever, Dom Brothers related stuff. But, we're going to really push the limits this year, and I'm going to see what works and what doesn't. As we continue that road to 1,000, I'm still planning that no matter what. I'm going to always plan that. So, we're going to have some weird, odd streams. I'm probably going to do something tonight. I'm going to actually put this up the day I record it. So, it's the 24th of January right now. I'm going to maybe try to see if I can do a stream tonight. Probably one more Would You Rather. And then next week, because I just haven't had a lot of time to think of other stuff to do, next week we might do something else. But it might be on a Thursday. The stream might be on Thursday. I'm shooting for Tuesday, Thursday, because I have time in the afternoon for that. So, we'll see, though. But again, let me know, just random crap, movie trailers or whatever, anything non-political, non-religious, because I don't like to get in that stuff, because obviously everyone has their own ideas, own political thing, own religion and whatnot. So we're trying to spread positivity. Now, maybe maybe I learn about something that, I don't really know about or something like that. And maybe I have to do a bunch of research going into something. So it's not like, hey, I'm going to make this video, I'm going to go blind into it. It's like, okay, well, this is really bad, but I didn't know until after I recorded it and started seeing comments. So, again, positive stuff, non-religious, non-political. That's the only thing that's really, off the table. And don't worry, we're still going to do sports. We're still going to have Packers content. We're still going to have football content. I'm going to have XFL, USFL, post-Super Bowl here. So if you think I'm going to just completely disregard, just throw away sports for the offseason, no. I'm not going to do that. We're still going to have stuff. We're still going to cover the draft. We're still going to cover, the free agency period when it opens up, see what happens. But it's just... we're going to do more than that this year. So, for now, like the video, share the video around, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.